Hey guys, we had a great AAT win. We received the result basically the same day at the hearing within 20 minutes. So client, a couple of years ago, we lodged a 482 visa. As a painter, the business was starting out, so it didn't have much turnover, but the applicant was working for the sponsor at the time. What basically happened was, whilst the applicant was working there and the position was normal, that case officer incorrectly assumed that because the business didn't have much turnover or was increasing, that the position wasn't genuine. They're two separate things, but sometimes case officers do come to that conclusion incorrectly. We appealed the case. Now, a lot of good things have come out of the appeal, which is something I've talked about before, where even an appeal can work out positive. The applicant continued working for the sponsor this whole time. So the positives were that he increased his skilled experience. Now, once we got to the hearing, the turnover had increased just slightly, but basically because we had a face-to-face with the tribunal member and because we submitted all the updated documents, photos, the applicant received a skills assessment because we were working with the applicant throughout the whole period to make sure to prove that basically if it's not genuine, then what has he been doing the last couple of years? Basically after a half an hour hearing at the AAT. Now, what positive steps came out of it? See, it's not about just winning the tribunal. We make sure that during the process of waiting for the tribunal, that the applicant is not adversely affected. So even though the applicant is just getting the 482 now, so it should be approved in the next few weeks, what basically normally would happen is you'd have to wait another 2 years to obtain 186 visa, so he would have lost 2 years waiting. But that's not the case here. See, in this case, we ensured that throughout the whole period he was in touch with us. He obtained a skills assessment and he was working. That basically means that the applicant now can apply soon for a 186 direct entry visa because he has accumulated that experience. He can also apply for a skilled visa this time. Even though we lost the initial case, what happened is if we add up all the savings and the time and his ability to do other things, he actually worked out in front by appealing the case. So have you had a visa refused, or are you worried about taking that next step? Visit solvemigration.com and book a meeting with one of our consultants.